If your child can make it through an entire school day without a problem, but when they get home, they fall apart, you're in the right place. By the way, this is Dr. Clee, child and family therapist, licensed counselor. And I know this happens to a lot of parents and caregivers. And so I want to share with you a little insight on how this happens, especially so we can begin to see things from a child's perspective. I want you to think about a child's actual school day. School takes out way more time and way more energy than we actually give a child a chance to realize. Think about it this way. They get up early, they get dressed, they get to school on time, they have to walk in a line, follow directions, put this away, put that away. There are a lot of things that children have to do that really take up a lot of mental energy. And remember, a lot of these initial things happen before lunchtime. That's a lot. And so now they get home, they're in their safe space, and they finally say to themselves, I can let all of this go. Now, as an adult, I want you to think about it. What are the things you cannot do and can do at work? And the things you have to hold in. Now, let's make this more specific. If your child has ADHD or anxiety, this is even more difficult because those children have to regulate their emotions and attention in a different way. They have to follow instructions in a different way. And if they don't have the proper accommodations, such as an IEP or a 504, then this is made even harder. So once again, I get it. The misbehavior and everything at home. Parents say to me, my child doesn't do this in school. And this is where I really push back. And I hear parents, I hear your frustration. But your child uses an enormous amount of energy to keep themselves regulated at school. And I think what happens a lot of times is we really don't see the parallel between an adult handling issues and a child handling issues, such as an adult having to work and regulate so much, and how that really looks for a child at school. There's a parallel there. Even though they don't live our same lives, their energy is similar. And sometimes I think if we can show some empathy to children, it'll help us understand and reframe how we interact with them a little bit better. So, here are some things that I actually would do to assist my child who is falling apart when they get home from school. The first thing I would do is make the first 20 minutes after school another assignment. Sometimes children walk through the door and immediately they hear, "How was school? What did you learn? Did you have homework? Do you have homework? Did you turn in that paper in that I told you about? I try to remind you of it. Did you eat your lunch? Hey, go clean your room. Get ready for practice." And just so many things. Depending on your child, I think you should give them a minute and give them some structure. I'm not saying let them disappear for hours. I'm saying give them a deregulation period or a cool down period. This includes a snack, water, change your clothes, sit down, go outside, get some fresh air, especially if they didn't have PE that day. Anything to allow them to recenter themselves and transition back into the home. Number two, pay attention to their patterns. Don't just look at the explosion or the meltdown when they got in the car and when they got home. Start asking, what happened before this meltdown at school? Does this happen every Monday? Is it after PE? Is it after first or second period? Is it when they have to head to tutoring? Is it after? Is it at the after school program? Is it when they're hungry? Are they hangry? Is it before homework starts? Any type of trigger that leads to a behavior is an indicator of something that we can possibly modify or change within their schedule because triggers are a thing. Number three, don't try to teach during explosion. Wait a minute. If your child is already overwhelmed, you adding gasoline to the fire won't help. Such as, when I was your age, or not right now, or anything of that matter. Just give them a moment to express themselves. I would acknowledge it and then say we can talk about this a little bit later, but I'm gonna give you a moment to cool down. This is just a suggestion. You know your child best, and there are ways that this can be restated or said to them, but this can work, okay? When should you be concerned? Not an occasional rough afternoon isn't automatically cause of concern. Kids like adults have difficult days. But think about it. Maybe they're regularly refusing school. They're having physical complaints, depending on their age, accidents. They're not sleeping well. They're having emotionally intensive episodes. Other people at school are noticing no matter what the environment, they're still having these things. And of course, you're hearing this from the teacher or the school counselor or the mental health professional at their school or the assistant principal. Those are the times I would have a deeper look from a mental health professional and coordinate with the school counselor to kind of see, hey, what's going on and what accommodations can be taken so that my child can be in a better place so that they can learn and feel more healthy while they're at school. Hey, raising children is not easy. I always tell my parents these are little humans, not robots. And we keep in mind that we're not raising children, but little humans. We can begin to see them a little bit differently and understand that even if you have multiple children or one child, that looking at the way we were raised or the way we will handle things doesn't always work. But instead, we have to approach them just as they are, and that's individual humans. I hope this helps. This is Dr. Cleve. Please stay tuned. Please subscribe. I'll release a video every single week that I hope is supportive for you and your family. Here's something else that I need. In the comments below, type to me what type of content that you want to hear. This channel is family friendly. There is a link tree in my bio that I would love for you to click on, where you'll see, of course, Sammy the Soul Kid under the Robinson House Family Network and many other helpful tips. If you're in one of the states that I serve, I can provide counseling for you and your family, but I provide parent support to all 50 states. All right, so please reach out. I look forward to supporting you and your family. Hey, this is Dr. Cleve. I will see y'all soon. Peace.